So June Squibb, welcome. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
And for bringing Nebraska for us to see. So tell me, when Alexander Payne presented you with this role, what was your reaction?
Oh, I was thrilled. I had worked with him before, and I knew he was a wonderful director. So I was just tickled pink, and I had read the script, and the role was so wonderful. And she's just, I mean, you can't even describe what she is through the film. But I was really excited about it, about being a part of it.
So what was your inspiration for your sort of rough and tumble, say it like it is personality? I mean, was it someone you knew?
Actually, I found out it was. When I was shooting it, I didn't think of anyone specifically. I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Illinois, so those people I knew all of them. And I didn't think about it, though, when I was shooting it, but the first time I saw it, I said, my God, that's my mother up there. And she has a lot of the Kate in her. And I had some crazy aunts. Her sisters were just wild women. They really were. So I think all of that colored who Kate became for me, anyway.
Uh-huh. And in your previous Alexander Payne movie, about Schmidt, you also had a somewhat cantankerous husband.
Yes, Jack.
It's played by Jack Nicholson. So
Yeah.
How would you compare that with Bruce Dern and this experience?
Well, it was, such a different film, a different woman. I mean, I think, in fact, Alexander has said he didn't think of me right away because he remembered me as that woman from About Schmidt. And I think that, Bruce is withdrawn, and Jack was too in the film, but it's a whole different thing. I mean, Jack was still physically, I think, very virile and very manly, and I think that Bruce, the physicality that he brought to Nebraska is a very sort of, not feeble, but it's a vulnerable man. And I think that's probably the biggest difference between the two.
Have you known a person in your life like the Bruce Dern character, like Woody?
I don't think I ever have. I really don't. I sometimes thought of my father, but in truth, they're not really that much alike. I think just the age, that made me think of my own father.
Mm-hmm. And your character and Woody have this, on the surface, very volatile, sort of picking at each other relationship, but at the important moments, you both can be very tender and protective and loyal. And I just wondered, was it hard to shift that emotion, or was it something you just understood?
I think I understood it. I really understood that woman when I read it, but I just always felt that she loved him. It never occurred to me throughout the reading of it or the working on it or the filming of it that she did not love this man. And I think that it was brilliant the way that Bob brought that last scene in for he and I, to have. Mm-hmm. And I think it's ironic that he's sort of non-compos mentis while I'm telling him in my own way, I really do love you, you big idiot. But I think that was just a glorious way to show, that despite everything, she still loves him. I think she did.
And do you think he loved your character?
I think so. I think the fact that they stayed together despite, and they mentioned the fact that he was in love with somebody else once and wanted to leave her. But I think when you go back to the fact that they married, probably very young, and what they've been through together, I think that they were sort of meant to stay together.
Mm-hmm. So what do you hope that viewers go away, what message do you hope they take away from the movie?
From the film?
Yeah.
Family. I think that's a big message in it. That wonderful scene we're going through the house together, the four of us, and then the silly scene with the compressor. And again, it's the four of us, and we're all laughing, and then we're all yelling at each other. I think family is the important thing that this film does say. I think it also, the two, Woody and David, their relationship is very, very important in this film.
Yeah.
And I think that it's a son looking to find his father before the father goes completely.
And I would say, I assume you agree that he does. He does.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I feel that. I feel that they've had an experience with each other that probably neither one of them could put in words. I don't think either one of them could talk about it. But I think that they did find each other, and I think that Woody finally understands who David is, and David has seen his father in circumstances that he'd never seen him in before.
You know, we at AARP have what we call Movies For Grownups, and these are movies that speak to the 50-plus audience and we think are very important. And this, Nebraska, is a quintessential movie for grownups. How important is it for you to be part of a movie for grownups, and how important do you think it is for filmmakers to make movies, you know, for the 50-plus audience?
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm thrilled to be in the film, and then when I see it, and I see that basically, you know, you've got older people in very important roles, and I love that. I mean, that to me is grand, because I never think of age. I truly don't. But I know I am of an age that, you know, it's older. I'm an older woman. But I just love it, you know, the fact that this was written and that they produced it. And it's truly about older people.
But not just older people will see it also, as you'll see tonight, and it's pretty great.
The young people, it has amazed me, the way young people relate to this film. They come up to me, and I'm either their mother or their grandmother, and I know Woody is their father. So it's been an experience to be around the film and to talk to so many people that have seen it.
That's great. Well, you are fabulous.
Thank you.
In the movie, a character none of us will ever forget. And thank you again for coming, and congratulations on a great performance.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sure.